Thank you. I once knew a man who was constantly being told by his associates that the things they were being asked to do were too difficult. The men in his office kept saying to him that there's no use wearing yourself out on things that can't be done. He had a slogan framed on his office wall. It read, "They said it was impossible, so I didn't even try." He was poking fun at those men who were so overcome by their problems that they thought the problems couldn't be licked. You know, problems change when people change their ways of thinking about them. For example, it was generally accepted for a great many years that it was impossible to run a mile in 4 minutes. Back in 1886, a man named Walker ran a mile in 4 minutes, 12 3/4 seconds, a world's record. It took 37 years to beat that. Then along came Paavo Nurmi, who ran it in 4 minutes, 10 3/4 seconds. The fastest man on earth, Paavo Nurmi. Nobody, they said, will ever beat that record. It took another 31 years for a frail-looking English doctor named Roger Bannister to come along, and in 1954 he ran the mile in 4 minutes flat. And now, what has happened? Since then, more than 28 other runners have run the mile in less than 4 minutes. Is this explained by new scientific ways of running? There were many men who said athletes were training better. Others said that diet had a lot to do with it. And still others talked about the difference in tracks and even the difference in shoes. Well, I'll tell you what Roger Bannister thinks is the reason in just a moment. Roger Bannister was asked why so many men could now run the mile in less than 4 minutes. He says he believes it is due to a change in psychology. Once the mile had been run in 4 minutes, the mental conception was accepted that it could be run in less, and this belief made it possible. And it's the same with most challenges in life. If you approach them with the attitude that they can't be overcome, of course they can't. But when we approach a problem confident that there is a solution, the human mind and the human will are wonderful things. They will find a way. If something is impossible to accomplish, why try it? So many men have been beaten in life because they were sure there was no solution to their problems. But a problem is so often solved by looking at it in a different way. That is what Roger Bannister meant when he said the problem of running a mile in 4 minutes was a change in psychology. Take another look at your problems with the confidence that there is a solution and find what a difference it can make.